Nonsense. I'm Zach.
And I'm Amanda.
We're back to our old podcasting.
We are indeed, and we have a lot of great, fun, cool time happening.
Yes.
We are very excited to be back on BGA. Zach was able to get Discord and Twitch to be nice to each other.
Yep. StatScar is going. Okay, Amanda might briefly try to see if the Twitch is actually working. I think it probably is. So, yes, this is a podcast. We're going back to our roots based on the title of our stream/episode. And we're playing a board game. And we play it. We talk a lot about the game. We talk about our lives and other traditional podcast things. But we don't tell you the name of the game. Yes. What did we play last week? Is it my turn?
I don't think we're past turns at this point.
Yeah, well, we played Return of the Fifi Friends, which is FIFA.
We did.
And it was a disaster. Yes, yes. New game.
I visited Zach this weekend.
Yes, it was a good time. We did not record anything, but,
We played FIFA, though.
We did.
We played FIFA on our terms, and I think it was a lot more fun.
It was hilarious. We should do that on one of the streams. Everyone would hate it, probably, but I think it's hilarious.
We should do it. We'll call that next week's.
Sure.
Okay,
new game.
Man. Yes, it is your turn. Voter, as you are, goes first.
I have to place a baddie. This is dumb. Let's just place it there.
So I can let you know, without giving too much away. So the point of this game is, I have 2 items that if they are landed on and flipped over, result in bad things happening, and Zach has also 2 items,
which you can actually see.
And we're not allowed to tell each other what the items are. But I can let you know, Zach, that this game, my items are adjacent.
Mine are not.
That's what I'm gonna let you know.
Okay.
You may move vertically. I would be... Okay, perfect. I have to place... I'm gonna put 1 right there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move all the way over to this raft.
Nice. Alright.
Now
I have to place a baddie. Yeah, so Amanda visited. We went to the Fabled board game bar and had a great time. Had some drinks and food, and gaming was had. We played a lot of silly games there. Like, I won't call them like children's games, but I guess like designed for that, but still very fun.
And then we went back to Zach's place, and we played more board games.
Lots.
And then on Saturday, we played even more board games.
Yes.
It was a great time.
Very.
I think it was just a good weekend.
It was very good, and we also had like good food. We had good pizza, good Australian brunch with the boozy milkshake. Or no, that wasn't boozy milkshake. That was at the other place that we didn't actually get the boozy milkshake.
Yeah,
we got like fancy coffee.
No,
drinks.
The brunch place was good.
It was delicious.
And I brought my leftovers to the train station on Sunday morning to eat them in the train station while I was waiting on my train, and the food was delicious, even cold.
Good.
So that's how you know it's good food.
That's how you know it's good food.
Not gonna cross him. We lose shrimp. They're the big kids on the beach taking our lunch money away.
I'm scared about this. I'm just gonna do this.
All right.
This.
Okay.
And then
we had fancy pizza.
Very nice. That was good. I had the leftover pizza for lunch today, and that held up.
So good.
I apologize for the train yelling into our stream.
Oh my gosh. I had probably the worst train experience going to visit Zach.
Yeah.
And it was just not fun. First, my train got delayed like almost 2 hours. And then I had to deal with really annoying people on the train. Although I did meet this really cool old man named George, whose wife was so excited that the guy sitting next to her on the train was going to see the US Open. George!
Yeah, so tell that story from the beginning. So you're just sitting there, and this ancient couple enters the train.
I was on my way to visit Zach. And actually, should I start from the very beginning or just at the beginning of the old people?
Old people.
Yeah, you're right. So I get on the train. I had been delayed for several hours, and finally I get on the train. We are... Ah, crap. I shouldn't have done that. No! Don't... No! Okay.
Okay, now you're cheating.
I can't... No, okay. Damn it. I'm mad. Just do what you gotta do, man.
Okay.
I shouldn't have stopped there. I had no choice, though. We gotta give him shrimp.
Here you go.
So I was at this point just ready to be. Someone's calling me.
You're getting called.
I don't want to answer that. Yep. Stop.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. No one calls me. No one calls me at all. Until right now. Okay.
I'm so confused.
We have 7 of 8. We need to find one more.
See, you told me your bads were adjacent, right?
My bads are adjacent.
So what's wrong with that toilet? What's wrong with it? Like,
nothing is wrong with the toilet, but there was a thing next to it.
I thought we already got that thing next to it.
What?
Oh, maybe we didn't get the thing. Sorry, maybe I just...
We hadn't gotten that thing.
Oh. Alright, my bad. I totally thought you just kind of stopped short of it, but I must be just... Why, George?
Okay, so I was on the train, and one stop ahead of where this occurred, the conductor got on and said, "We got a full train. Oh, we can...
Why would we continue?
We can continue.
We're continuing the adventure. But before that, we're going to update the ass because beforehand we agreed that we needed at least 3 shrimpies left over. And although we kind of cheated a little bit, definitely, we're okay with that. So, update the AS to Team Za with some more points.
Yes, so, if you're keeping track at home, and you should be, the scoreboard reads, Zach 30, Amanda 32, Machina 15, Zoe Participation Trophy, Team Za 7, Brittany 1, David 1, Bree also Participation Trophy, and the rest of the world 5.
The rest of the world.
We gotta get better at FIFA.
Yeah. Anyway, continue the journey and then continue talking about George.
Yes, so the conductor had gotten on and was like, we got a full train. Unfortunately, if you have your stuff sitting in the seat next to you, like, you're not gonna be able to keep it there. So you're just gonna, like, everyone's gonna have to just, stop. So if you see someone and they come up to you and, you have your stuff in the seat next to you, then you have to move it. And I was like, whatever, this seems ridiculous, but okay. So I get, this old couple gets on the train. And this woman walks up to me and she goes, "Oh my gosh, is someone sitting here?" And I said, "No." And she goes, George, you can sit next to her, George." And I said, "Oh, good, I get to sit next to George."
Mm-hmm.
So George comes in and he sits next to me, and he pulls out of he's wearing like a sport coat, and he pulls out of his sport coat a novel, and he opens the novel. Well, actually, the novel's already open. It's got like the cover like bent back, so he knows what page he's on. He proceeds to read probably like 2 pages of the novel, and then puts it back in the pocket of his blazer, and then almost immediately just goes to sleep. Then I hear his wife. I caught a shrimp for us.
Nice.
So then his wife is talking to the guy she's sitting next to, and she's asking him where he's going, what he's doing. Turns out he's going to watch the US Open in New York City. And the woman, I've never seen someone get so excited. But the woman goes, George, the gentleman sitting next to me is going to New York City to watch the US Open, George. And she said it like that. That's how it happened.
And how did George respond? Was he like, yes, amazing?
So George woke up and said,
I guess I'll wake up for
this. That's exceptional. And went back to sleep.
Excellent.
George, you've wanted to go see the US Open since you were a young man, George.
Excellent. We're getting more shrimps. Shrimps on the barbie.
Yes, we are. Keep in mind, though, that we cannot catch a shrimp if we all have 5 shrimps.
That's the total?
So, yes, we can only have as many as 5. So, as long as we have 5, we should not pick up shrimps.
Are lobsters like extra bad or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, we have not had the pleasure.
We've not had the pleasure of getting acquainted with a lobster yet. So, some of you may remember that the best episode of Nonsense that has ever taken place is the one where Zach and I recorded live and played Horrified.
Yeah.
And we played Horrified several times over the weekend, and we did win once. But that did not continue. Mm-hmm. But I did come home after I left Zach's. I came home and I looked up to find that they had a new sequel type thing.
Oh, yes.
To Horrified. And I was very excited because we love Horrified.
We sure do.
And this one is all American monsters, like the Chupacabra, Bigfoot, the New Jersey Devil, all just like American folklore type stuff. Mm-hmm. And I think that it might be worth it to purchase.
I would agree.
So I'm waiting for payday, but I will be buying that.
Speaking of payday, we can talk about your first day in a second, but I have some news. I got hired to be the teaching assistant for
nice.
that. Yeah, they called me today. So I'm keeping my current job, obviously. I'm very happy. But a recruiter reached out to me saying, hey, we have a boot camp in the Philly area, and it's affiliated with UPenn. It's a data science boot camp. We need teaching assistants. You've been a teaching assistant. You've been through a boot camp. You're now doing data science things. Maybe you should help. So, okay, I can try that. It sounds kind of cool. And I do believe it's very cool. I'm very genuinely excited for it. But yeah, I did like my over-the-phone interview, then like a technical assessment, and then a like asynchronous sort of... They asked me to like do 5-minute video recordings of like answering a problem. Like, your student Jeffrey is struggling with this problem and can't figure out how to like open up a Word document. I'm like, okay. Go through step by step on how you would help him. So it's kind of neat. I'm excited for the idea of teaching, and I very much want to give back because obviously I went through a boot camp and now I'm very well settled. So very excited about that. Starting in about 2 weeks.
Just looking up the UPenn boot camp.
Yeah, you should do it, and you should move here. Actually, it's you don't have to move here. I think you can do it online.
Yeah, well, once I do the boot camp, I would get a job at Comcast, obviously.
Yeah, immediately. I mean, honestly, if you do a boot camp like that and you succeed, I would be very comfortable referring you, and we do need people. And there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do it after going through a camp like that. I mean, because that's basically the experience I have. Sorry I'm taking so long. I can't decide what I want to do.
Okay. I would... I have to move. Okay.
So obviously... Okay, here's my thinking.
I don't know what your forbidden items are.
I know where my items are. You know where your items are. And we have gone 2 turns in a row in which I have not moved and you have not moved. Therefore, I am thinking that the volleyball might not be good. And then you should be thinking that maybe...
Sandcastle.
Yeah, or either that or the thing, the like bottle of bleach or whatever that is. Something in the bottom row.
So, yes,
could be either.
In the bottom row. Yes. I'm thinking Sandcastle.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that I don't know what your forbidden items are.
Mm-hmm.
But since neither of us have moved, I am venturing a guess and saying that 2 of the 3 items that are in that lower,
or maybe lower right for you, or top right for you,
are the lower left corner. I mean, are not
goods.
Not good. And for that reason, I'm gonna just stop short.
Yeah, that's kind of smart.
And
cool.
And maybe get us to a new column for you to move.
I'm with it.
Oh. You can pick up that shrimp.
Shrimp.
Anyway,
so I'm very excited about that. And now I'm gonna let you talk about your work.
So I am actually data science related, in the process of doing a SQL class, self-paced, and then after that I'm going to do probably like a Python class self-paced.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would feel more comfortable with signing up for like a faster paced boot camp type situation. Nice.
Very nice.
Then I would be more comfortable with having at least a little bit of coding knowledge going into a boot camp.
Yeah.
Because of how fast-paced those.
I will say, I mean, my boot camp was 12 weeks, and it was rough. I got through it. You need to have a personality. I think I have a decent enough. I can get my head down and grind if I have to, but obviously a lot of people can't do that. The boot camp I'm about to start being a teaching assistant for is 6 months instead of 12 weeks. It's 24 weeks. So hopefully it won't be as bad.
I would consider doing something that was like 24 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I work full time, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But I work full time, and I'm not one of those people who can afford to take 6 months off,
mm-hmm.
or even 3 months, unfortunately. So it would have to be something that had like a little bit of a flexible type schedule that would allow me the opportunity to... Okay, listen.
I think we lost, technically.
We did lose.
Okay. I think that was, like, reasonable.
But we still don't have any shrimps.
Yeah. And I think we just need that surfboard, right? That's the last thing. Or maybe the surfboard's bad.
Either surfboard or sandcastle. I was thinking sandcastle was not good.
It's not good.
My bad items were the bottle of detergent and the volleyball.
Oh, I hit the bottle of detergent? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you did.
That's why.
What were your bad items?
The sandcastle and the message in a bottle by
okay.
by the police. I said that's SOS, isn't it?
So yeah, I would need something a little bit either slower paced or like more flexible for that kind of thing.
My boot camp is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday after work from I think the students go from 6 to 9. That's it. Okay. Whereas my boot camp, good grief, was 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. every single day, constant, and well, except for weekends. And I mean, that's not including the work outside of class. It was brutal. But hey, it got me to where I needed to be. Are we going to retry? Update the AS, Mahina. Well, I mean, hang on. How are we going to rate? Because obviously we beat the first game, but the second game is harder. I guess we'll give Mahina a point, I guess. 1 and 1.
Well, I don't know. Here's the thing. We did not beat it, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But we got 7 out of 8 friends rescued.
So give us 7/8 of a point and give Mahina 1/8 of a point?
Oh my god. Point. Okay. Zach 30, Amanda 32, Mahina 16, Zoe participation trophy teams 7, Brittany 1, David 1, Bree participation trophy, the world 5. Now, we're going to randomize and retry, because I think if we randomize and retry, we get all 5 of our shrimps back.
Yes, please.
Oh, hit randomize and retry.
I did that.
And we get 3 shrimps back.
Oh, we're on the second beat still.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because we randomize and retry.
Cool. Okay, I have to place a baddie. Baddie. Alright, it's giving me the option to place the baddie on top of the shrimp, which I'm not going to do. But it's also giving me the option to put it on top of this rock. What is a pebble card? When you move into a pebble...
So you know how you can choose as many spaces as you want to move?
Oh.
The pebble stops you.
I see. But it doesn't make you lose a shrimp.
Correct. Well, Zach, in the words of Carissa, I think we might get murted.
Yes, I love it. Oh, boy.
All right, let's see.
No.
What do we got here? Oh, you're moving. You're not done.
Moving. Hey.
Okay, cool. We got a friend.
You got a friend.
Okay, I'll place one here, I guess. And I'll move to the shrimp.
The shrimp.
Oh, shrimp.
Okay, I'm gonna place my bad guy in...
On Friday, when I got to Philadelphia, Zach and his girlfriend took me to this place, this Mediterranean Greek type restaurant, and I had a giant sandwich. It was gigantic.
It was. I had the same sandwich.
Spartan. Yes. It was called the Spartan, and it had all the meats.
It
chicken,
did have all the meats.
Lamb, pepperoni. I think that's all the meats that they had, but also like it had the tzatziki sauce, and also it had fries on the sandwich.
Waffle fries, and it really added a lot, I thought.
Yeah, that place was great. It was very good. I thought it was exceptional.
Yeah. I mean, it did help that like Amanda was starving after the train. Also, you might be picking up the rain that's coming out of my window.
I'm glad I had the pita because I needed the carbs for the exceptionally long walk that we took to the board game bar.
Yes, quite.
Zach goes, it's a 20-minute walk.
It was a half
and I was
hour.
Like, oh, 20 minutes is not that bad. It was like 45 minutes to an hour. I was so sweaty.
Hang on. It was like a half hour.
It was 1.7 miles.
Yeah. I'm looking at my Apple Watch to see like if it can tell me that journey. I didn't feel bad though. I mean, the rewards were great.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. When people tell me like, okay, Zach, for those of you who don't know Zach in person, he walks pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
And so whenever someone who walks fast tells me how long of a walk something is, I'm like, okay, but walking with me, it's at least 1.5 times that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a large person, but also I've just always walked slow. Like even when I wasn't a large person, even when I was a little bit skinnier, I still walked pretty freaking slow. And so, all right, I'm going to go here. So I've just always walked slower than average. And so Zach told me that it was a 20-minute walk. And I was like, okay, so walking with me, it's going to be at least 30.
Yep.
And then it was 45 minutes and 1.7 miles later. Mm-hmm. But I did see Philadelphia City Hall, which is my favorite building ever.
It is pretty cool.
Just because of the way it looks. I love it. So, yes. There were perks to the walk. Because we did see one of Zach's work friends.
That was fun.
And Zach told us about how that particular work friend took them all to Hot Pot.
Hot Pot restaurant. Yeah, his name is Ted. He's from Thailand. He's very extroverted.
I do love a Hot Pot.
Hot Pot.
For those of you who listen to this podcast who have never been to a Hot Pot restaurant, it is a restaurant, and you order whatever kind of broth you want, and the people, okay, I'm guessing the guitar is a negatory. But they bring you this huge pot of broth. And then you can sit at the table and order things to put in the broth. And it's like a make your own soup situation. Now, for those of you who are like me, who love soup, this is ideal. Because I love soup.
Soup is really good.
Soup, it's probably it's probably one of my favorite foods. And if we're gonna argue about what kind of soup is the best, I mean we can't. Oh no!
Dang it! Mernted.
Mernted for sure. So we can argue about what kind of soup is the best, but my favorite soup is the chicken and gnocchi soup from Olive Garden.
I think we just lost.
I'm passing. I can't move. I'm not moving to the guitar because it's bad.
So
I'm not shooting across 3 bad guys to the gas can.
Well, I have to go over unless I pass as well.
Oh, don't go to the gas can.
I mean, I can't anyway.
Yes, you cannot because we would lose.
Well, I'm going to lose anyway.
Oh, no.
Bye, shrimp.
Oh. Wait. Okay, we can go with 0 shrimp.
Right.
We just can't cross any more bad guys, which can't impossible. Happen. I think we should stop this level.
Okay.
Because we've lost anyway. It's fine. I'll just put a crab down.
You win this time.
I'm going to pass on the move. Okay.
Randomize.
Well,
and
this
retry.
seems fine.
Oh,
okay.
I'm hitting things. I'm punching the microphone.
What does the stats bar say?
30. 29.
Fine. I guess we can be done.
Fine. No, we should go again. Randomize and retry. I'm hitting it. No. I'm seeing if you're going to hit it.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
that's fine.
We'll probably lose really fast anyway. We'll get at that.
I'm not going to intentionally lose.
Intentionally lose.
We don't do that here on the nonsense.
Oh, I'm so dumb.
Why would you do that?
I know. Could I?
Right in front of where you could move.
I know. Well, this has been great. Thank you for watching Nonsense. I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna pass. Just get out of here. Get out of here.
I have to place a crab in the second row. I guess I'll do it here, and then I'm gonna go. Do I go sandcastle or detergent here?
Either.
That was a good answer. We love to see it. So, anyway, I started my new job today. Well, actually, okay. Technically, my first day at my new job was yesterday here in Richmond. I passed. I don't know if we covered it on the podcast, but I did pass the exam, the board certified assistant behavior analyst exam.
Yay.
And I am now licensed in the state of Virginia as an assistant behavior analyst. Now, I left my previous company because they were doing some stuff that I didn't necessarily care for. And I kind of, okay, I'm not going to stop at the volleyball because then the only thing that you would be able to do is go down to plain sand or up past that crab. So I'm going to go to the pebble. So at least you have the mobility to go further if you need to.
Nice.
So I was supposed to start my job on Monday. However, Friday, after I got to the city, my boss called me and she's like, listen, I got summoned for jury duty on Monday. So instead of coming in, you're just going to not come in. And she said, okay, watch what I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Get it?
Think so.
Okay. So she said, take Monday off, paid. I'm not gonna dock your PTO. Your salary kicks in on Monday anyway, so just kind of, don't worry about coming in. At some point on Monday, go to the office, pick up your paperwork, but you don't have to do any, official type work stuff. And I said, okay, sounds great. I want you to know that I did not intentionally skip over the landmine. I wanted the shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's a forbidden item or not that we're dealing with. I don't know, but I wanted the shrimp.
I would like some shrimp. Some shrimp scampi would be delicious. Or some fried shrimp. A shrimp po' boy.
Shrimp is good.
Yeah.
But today I went and I was supposed to have training from 9 to 11. And then at 11, I was supposed to leave to go see my very first client that I'm going to be supervising. That I'm going to be supervising the RBT on the case with. And, it was canceled. So I went to work at 9 o'clock this morning. I worked doing training type stuff until 11.
Mm-hmm.
And then after 11, my boss said, yeah, well, we're not
Wait,
gonna...
I didn't... Oh, I thought I was clicking to go there. I hate this game. It's like, oh, you went put this gigantic lobster on top of the shrimp you wanted? Dang it! Oh, well, can I undo?
You can't pick up... Here's the thing. You wouldn't have been able to pick up the shrimp anyway because we have 5 right now.
Fine.
So the shrimp is gone, but at least you didn't, Okay. Alright.
It's getting dicey.
It's real dicey.
Yeah. Okay. ¿Qué pienses?
So at 11, we all left. Me and the other new hires, we all left. And I'm supposed to go out to
We need one more.
my client tomorrow if it's sorted. I don't know if it will be. But I had an appointment with the HR people to get all my paperwork sorted out and everything, so that was pretty cool. I got my email account.
Dang it.
And yeah,
do that either.
Just kind of. Oh gosh.
Everything's going great. Everything's going.
Wow, this game sucks.
Everything sucks, starring us.
So yeah, I have 2 days of work, and in those 2 days of work, I have worked a total of maybe 3 hours.
Oh my god.
You can't do anything.
No. Alright.
Okay, if you want to, I don't know.
But I think you need to go to the bottom right.
Okay, so I need to shoot over to the bottom right.
Wait, did we just lose a shrimp for just?
We lost a shrimp because we had to we had to put the crab there. Just shoot up to the guitar.
It's the guitar?
I think so.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a tin can. Either way.
I don't know. We've been avoiding the volleyball. Move. Oh man.
My bads were the
volleyball
and the floaty. We're good at losing. We won the first one. This was an okay
game. The first one was easy. This was pretty fun. It was real goofy.
Yeah. So we haven't posted the podcast like on our actual podcast place in forever. We should start doing that again. Here's the plan. I'm gonna take my Twitches because the Twitch kind of happens automatically, and then take the audio and put it in our nonsense folder. Then I can either legit just post it to Anchor for us without any editing, or I could send it to you to like maybe mess with it. I don't know.
I haven't edited the podcast in a while, so you could probably just upload it.
Okay. Well,
or
then
I can
you
start
can find us
it again. I have to look at where we were at.
Anchor, Breakcore, Google Podcast, Pocket Cast. It sounds like I'm reading off something, but I'm not. Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, and Apple Music, which is the only place where you can rate us. So go do that. And if you're watching on Twitch, which I know you're not, because Twitch would tell me if you're watching on Twitch right now, and no one is. Thanks for watching. It'll be on YouTube.
Thanks for watching, indeed.
Oh, I still have to post last week's on YouTube. I'll do that right after this. All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Bye. How do we get out of here? Get out of here. Stop the stream.